Good morning, friends. It is getting to the end of December. It's hard to believe it's years just gone again.
Yep.
Anyway, as we near the end of the year, maybe there's somebody that you feel led to call or write a card. I personally, cards are awesome and they're visual reminders, but I think a phone call sometimes, especially at this time of the year when maybe somebody's having a hard time or just feeling lonely in the season, hearing that human voice can make a big difference. And I know at our church, I'm sure at yours too, Melanie, there are plenty of opportunities. We have a lot of people who are shut in and for health reasons, but also maybe it's too cold outside to get to church, or maybe it's snowy or ice, there are a lot of reasons. So calling that person and letting them hear a human voice is very powerful.
Yeah.
So I would encourage you. I think sometimes I hear that and then I don't act on it right away and I forget. So I think it's really important to act on those impulses to call somebody, because it's a lot of times it's God laying on our heart that particular person especially needs a phone call.
Yeah, we actually have a program at our church that a number of us call different members on a regular basis that are homebound, or we send cards and things like that. So it is good, but that phone call, just hearing somebody's voice, and especially if you haven't talked to them in a while, just knowing, that people, sometimes when we're by ourselves, we feel so alone and we can feel forgotten. So knowing that others are remembering us and thinking about us, especially this time of year, I'm sure that would mean a lot to somebody. So, so yeah.
Well, and I think, like you said, I was thinking as you were talking that sometimes our voice is God's voice to them,
Right.
because they're praying or they're unhappy, and a lot of times they'll say, that was God laying you on my heart. So they were reminded too that they're seen,
Right.
that God sees them and he cares enough to impress on someone that, hey, that person needs a phone call. So reminder to me too, that it's important to follow that impulse if I have it right away.
Yep.
And anyway, I encourage you to reach out. And if you're the one who needs a phone call, reach out, please. We would be happy to chat with you or whatever. Yeah. So that you can hear that human voice too. We each are important, and you're seen and you're loved very much by God and by us. And let us know. Don't struggle in silence.
Never.
Reach out.
We're here. And as we said earlier in the week, or maybe it was last week, that, taking tea and having those conversations, Deb and I would do that all day long. We love to.
We really would. We really would. We love to chat. Can you tell?
All right, everybody, take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.